Baby, I'm thinking of kissing and licking and rubbing and touching.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Gwendolyn back with another video. So right now, I'm about to get into Chrisean. She has some apologies she wants to hand out. Baby, let's get into it. Like we know what to do with it.
Hey y'all, I just wanted to get up on here and address a few things for real because I feel like my silence is kind of taken as, you know, for example, I feel like me being quiet, me being a bigger person, you guys will keep running with a narrative because I'm trying to be less confrontational, less into social media, and trying to deal with stuff hands-on in real life, real time. First of all, I said what I said, it happened. Like for real. Only thing I apologize for is that it became a social media thing, it became a network thing, and it was exploited in the most negative way. So that's my apologies on that part, but at the same time, my truth is my truth. You was only my sister.
Okay, I agree with, you know, her saying her truth is her truth. I mean, unfortunately, a lot of people have those types of stories, those types of experiences, and it's very unfortunate, especially in the black families. And also, it's extremely unfortunate as well because a lot of us don't go to therapy for it. Hence, Chrisean. Because I feel like your sister would have been perfectly fine with you expressing yourself had you said this in a therapy session. You know what I'm saying? It's the way she went about telling her truth that makes it malicious. Because what was the reason for telling the public? There's no benefit. You telling the public something so personal like that. You should have been, you know, like, hey, Tifa, I think, you know, things from the past have been weighing heavy on me, heavy on my heart and my mind, and I feel like I want to sit down and have a sister-to-sister talk with you. Even if you would have said that on the show or to the public, that would have been totally fine. You went all the way. For what? Tell your truth, but why you do it like that?
To the fact that I might tell my truth one day. It was never genuine. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Y'all can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? So, that's one thing. The other, I don't really vouch for my child's father to be putting down me and Jaidyn in a weird way where, I'm gonna be honest, if y'all seen the before and after photos, you can tell that the life was sucked out of us in a relationship that we didn't have discipline or control over. You know what I'm saying? You know, when life comes, you know, life is lessons. So, you know, that was our lesson and, you know, and ain't nothing mid over here.
She actually made sense just now. I'm glad she got to a point where she could see that. Because, girl, you lost your absolute mind over that man. But, I mean, I guess we all kind of play that role. Everybody plays the fool sometimes. But once again, you went all the way.
Ain't nothing mid over here. You're who you are today because of the woman that had to sacrifice their life, their energy. And it's crazy how you're putting down the women that take care of your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like our mental health don't matter. So bashing us online, it's uncalled for real. And I feel you, but it's like, at the end of the day, we all have to answer to God.
Yes, we do.
That's just one and foremost and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, just because, you know, I'm not really familiar with the situation with, you know, the co-parenting and what's going on with her and stuff. I don't agree to what you said. Ain't nothing mid on either side. At all.
Well, that was actually very nice of her to say that. To come to Jaidyn's defense and, you know, declare that she's not mid. And she said, mid who, baby? Not here, not over there. You thought, if anything, Blueface need to, like, chill out on the this person mid, that person mid, because, sir. You know what I'm saying? When you went in, you were very, you know, good looking when you went in. Maybe you think you still look like that. I don't know, but nah, that ain't it, y'all.
So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just remain humble. I pray for my child's father, for his mental health. I pray for his heart and heart. That, you know, he just have grace. And he know what to not go up against and what to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can try that with all these other people and girls. We already got in the ringer. We learned from what we learned from. You know what I'm saying? We trying our hardest to be a mom at this point. It got nothing to do with whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Chrisean, you trying hard to be a mom right now? I thought you just took up surfing lessons, and that's what you've been doing with your time. You know, this is where I have the problem, because who you think you trying to fool, girl? And this is coming from somebody with a disabled little one. I know the type of time that type of shit take up. You can't do a therapy session for 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there, and think you good to go. It's extremely time consuming to take care of a disabled child. And mine ain't nowhere near as disabled as hers. But you got time to go surfing?
So, to continue to keep, like, having to hit out for your kid's mother, like, your kid's not going to be able to see that. Like, they don't have phones, like, they're not on TikTok scrolling. It's uncalled for. And, you know, and I waited to respond because I had to get angry for real. You know what I'm saying? I had to, like, really, he said that? You know, and then it's like, don't put me in a category with someone or anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, that's that. And then the whole sister thing. My sister always been like this, though. At the end of the day, she always looked like she was a big sister, but she always hated on me. For real. Like, when we was famous, when I was famous in high school, we used to go viral off of, like, little clips and videos and stuff like that, right? She used to be very territorial over the Fashion Over clothes that they had sent us. She'll wear all of it. Like, you know, she always been like this. And if I didn't really love my sister, or if I ever was not...
If I'm not mistaken, didn't her sister pay for her equipment and uniforms and stuff like that? If you getting a couple outfits from Fashion Nova, Shein, Rainbow, bitch, I want an outfit or two too. The fuck are you talking about?
I would never brag on Crazy in Love. I would have never vouched for her on baddies when knowing we was beefing. I always put my emotions aside for the bigger picture. And it's like, it never gave jealousy. It never gave none of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I get it. But it's like, I gave you the floor, Latifah. I didn't do baddies for a lot of seasons. What did you do with it? Did you become something that we can't live without? I'll let the people decide.
What do you mean? Because you were living without it for a little while, like you said, and you ended up going back. So how can you question your sister on whether it's something y'all can live without? Well, clearly you can't. Pop me kettle. Hey, how you doing?
I'll let the numbers decide that. You know what I'm saying? But
let the numbers decide is crazy. Chrisean, at the end of the day, this is your sister. Your blood, your sister, your sibling, somebody you grew up with. And you are talking to her like This is Pete down the street. What the fuck do numbers and views and popularity at the end of the day as a whole, what does that matter? With your sister. I really want to know, like, how can people continue to defend this? If she can go against her own sister like this in the public's eye, what makes you think she would give a fuck about the next bitch?
Everyone that's kind of coming from my character and all this other stuff, I got a son. I'm somebody's mother. You know, I don't really have what I should have, knowing his dad is not dead. He's out roaming free with freedom.
Hold on, y'all. I'm a little high. I just want to make sure I got this right.
Son, I'm somebody's mother. You know, I don't really have what I should have, knowing his dad is not dead.
Okay, that's what I thought. This is what I think she's getting at. She feels like more people should be in her corner to support her and her child, and she doesn't have it. But here's my thing. Chrisean, you caused that on yourself. That is nothing but a reaction to your actions. Because when he got out of jail, you've been acting a fucking fool since day one. Since day one, when you met up with him with the tracksuit on. You just now getting on your best behavior. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be in that draining ass energy. That's toxic as hell. I think she feels like Blueface should be falling at her feet. Because she always felt like she had one up on everybody else when it came to him. You know what I mean? Like, he always chose her over everybody else. Even his own mama. Even his high school sweetheart. He chose Chrisean over all of them. And I think she still has that mentality. Like, he's going to choose me no matter what. You know what I mean? He should be giving me a place to stay. Matter of fact, he should be asking me to live with him. He should be getting me a car. He should be getting us in the doctor's door. You have to be accountable for how you made him act towards you. I'm not saying y'all's relationship was ever perfect, but you definitely caused the distance this time. That's for sure.
He's out roaming free with freedom. So I just pray everyone should take that freedom and take advantage of it the positive way. Everybody should just pray for my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I've been praying for, like, just to be a better person, you know? That's why I'm quiet now, you know? Like, even on the baddies, like, I ain't really said too much because there's nothing really to say unless you let me talk. If you don't want me to talk, then I'll let the crowd decide. Like, she already told herself, I'm not letting you talk. And then she keeps saying Queen and Mike, these are my nieces and nephews. Did you not see that scene when she kept saying, my son, talking about my son? Knowing my sister, which is Tareen, my other sister, kidnapped my baby for some money.
Kidnapped is crazy, Chrisean. This is what the people be talking about. The people that you come around and want to be around and claim you love. This is the malicious bullshit right here. Why the hell would you say your sister kidnapped your baby? Do you know how serious that is? And you don't give a fuck. You don't. We know why you called the police. You didn't want to go over there by yourself. Why can't you just say, you know, I could fight, I could do that. I can go toe-to-toe with any bitch. But my sisters, shit. And people would be more accepting if you was, like, more down to earth. Like, stop acting like you just big bad boss and that bitch. You talk about humility, you're not humble at all.
Like, a lot of people get around me, they get a taste of what I am and want to become me or go against me or hate on me, and it's just like, go ahead. Go ahead. Then it's like, okay, you're mid where? surfing. I've been working out. I lost my depression weight. All that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the best I've seen Chrisean look probably in like 2 years. I'm not even kidding. She looks like she's healthy here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying you can get, you know, you could run a marathon in a week or two. I'm just saying, like, she, compared to how she's been looking, she looks good right here. And that tank top looks so much better on her. Girl, I don't know what you've been doing, but it's working. I guess the surfing is working out because you're getting your body in order. And I know that's right, because what I saw 2 weeks ago, you know, I wasn't trying to play with you like that, but you asked. That white outfit wasn't doing it.
I've been eating healthy. I've been with a different crowd of people.
Has she been eating healthy or barely eating? Just wondering.
I'm not terrorizing nobody. I'm not putting the next person down. And even the people I don't understand, I'm done with that too. Like, I enjoy my time at the Lakers game in the box with genuine good folks and just have a kiki, you know? Like, I'm not trying to flex who's doing better than who. It's like, why can't we all do better together, you know? For real, like, and I've really been meditating on the word for real. And I noticed that a lot of people strive to be discovered instead of being discipled. So that's why I held off on dropping music. I held off on everything. I pushed pause. I need a break from being discovered. I just need to be discipled. I need to just be in my word. I need to get a hold of my tongue. I need to work on myself internally. Because at the same mouth that you're blessing people, you can't curse them either. You know? Like, it's just been a journey. A good one. A good one. And I don't focus on what everybody else is doing towards me. I focus what I'm doing to myself. I'm evaluating myself, you know? And everybody that keeps having to put their chime in about me being a mom, I love my son. I love my son. That is my baby. He gonna be good. He got everything he needs. He not going without. Now the day go by without him, I don't need anything from anybody, not even his dad. I would love his support. I would love, hey, Sonny, I want to have a daddy and Sunday. My kid.
I love my son. I love my son. You probably do. In the ways that you know how to love. But let me tell you something, baby girl. You are slacking a lot, okay? And that's auntie advice, the nicest way I can put it. You could be doing 1,000 times better. Do you hear me? You know that you see that everything is not everything. You can see it. We can see it. Stevie Wonder can see it, girl. It's time to stop playing games. It's going to get to a point where his healing journey is going to become painful if you let this last too long. I saw an interview recently when Blueface was saying Junior was healthy and he doesn't have any issues that can be fixed because he can walk and talk if somebody takes the time with him, but Chrisean won't take the time. That is what Blueface said about your mothering.
You know what? There is no disability. The only disability is her.
Huh.
She's not how can I say this? She's not like into it enough. You know what I mean? So the things you normally do with kids and, you know, how they start off walking and talking, it's a build up to that. And it takes a lot of you walking and talking to them.
Okay.
And that's where she's like not doing enough at.
And we didn't hear not a peep from you about that. And he get on here and call you mid, and you feel the need to give a whole thesis. I don't understand. This shows what's more important to you.
Kids, I would easily drop them off, you know? I would love for that opportunity to be a thing, but you know,
He already said that too.
That shouldn't be my main concern. My main concern should be my mental health. My main concern should be my relationship with God. My main concern should be...
No. Because if you want that, he said... I know you done seen all his interviews. He literally said, all she got to do is call. She can go on a date. She can go on a vacation. Whatever. She can just let me know, hey, I'm finna bring the baby. And he would take him. You want him to reach out to you first so you can say, well, I didn't say nothing to him. He came to me. Now you're being prideful.
So
reach out to that man. You know you need the help.
How can I bless this person even though they're going against the grain? How can I bless this person even though they hate me right now? How can I bless this person like... And I saw a video of him saying,
look, I just told you she be watching this stuff.
I don't know, I didn't really watch it. I just read the caption. The caption was talking about how he's basically voicing he didn't change. And something did change in him. It's just, when you get sucked back into that whirlpool of sin, of darkness, or the reason why you went to jail in the first place, it's easy to get sucked back in. But it's like, you know, for example, you know, when it's one demon, right, that can't get a hold of you, you know what comes after that? 10 more. You know what I'm saying? So it's even harder to get, like once you get delivered for something or you do change, it's not about that thing that happens when you first want to change. It's the consistency part. It's the hard part. The things that you have to work out. But yeah, I just wanted to get on and say that here too. And oh, y'all was talking about 3. I truly love 3 because he was a great person towards me. It was short and sweet. You know how like he's in the middle of growing, I'm in the middle of growing. He's in the middle of reestablishing himself as a man or whatever. Me too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just in healthy spaces with everybody that was connected to me, is connected to me. One thing I could say, never bash talk me. I mean, he saw those messages and he thought that was me, but he cleared it up and said it wasn't, you know. But he never said anything about my kid. Not like that, but him and his mama was there for my son. Some things I never really experienced in the world, messing with a man. So, you know, that's a good kid. That's a good person. Marsh, we have growing pains. We went through a lot together. We've been through a lot together. Things are called boundaries, you know what I'm saying? So that's that family, boundaries, prayer, you know. I'm not really into bashing anybody's name right now. Anybody that you think that I fell out with, I'm still in contact with because I love them and they love me, you know.
Who are you talking about, Chrisean? If you're talking about Blue, she would have put that out. She most definitely would have put that out.
How me and got tough with Marsh on the camera, but didn't check with Marsh. Would check Summer. Nah, because I can feel Marsh on my back. It's some things you couldn't see or feel because it either clipped or the camera wasn't on it. But I seen Marsh about to defend herself or get out of the body because someone is telling her get out of the body, and I'm like, that's not what we came here for. Like, at the end of the day, Marsh didn't even get paid yet to even, like, get out of body for anybody, and I wouldn't even want her in that state of mind in the first place. So, if anything, I was...
You know, Marsh is a hell of a friend. That girl right there, I ain't never known somebody to take 2 to 3 ass whoopings just to call themselves having a friend. That shit is real 2025.
Making sure, because look, if Marsh get out of body, that trickles down to me get out of body. You know what I'm saying? She's my friend. I love her to death. So, that was that. We can see the love you give your son that can't be staged. Nah, I have real love. That's why, not like that, but as much as Blueface keeps saying all these things about me, I'm gonna be a bigger person. I'm gonna apologize. So, okay, this is for Blueface. I'm sorry for whenever time you felt betrayed or like I wasn't there for you while you was in jail. Even though we wasn't seeing eye to eye, even though you was messing with other people and I was messing with other people. Prison is prison, right? So, it's like a line you don't go over or cross for real, and I feel like his heart really hurt with that. When I get mad, I say things like, you're better off either dead or in jail, you know what I'm saying? Even though I have my reasons of why I say those things because of what we go through and what we put each other through, it's still not okay to fight a wrong with another wrong. You know what I'm saying? So my apologies.
It's not okay to be wishing death on somebody, especially someone you have a child with, and y'all do have a lot of history. You know what I'm saying? It makes you look like a real evil bitch to do that several times. That shit will never be okay if I was Blueface. I would never be comfortable around you. Sharing any of my life with you, nothing. Because you like to go behind people's back and do shiesty ass shit. Acting like you don't know. Include all the details. Stop acting like you don't know what you said.
To Blue, because one thing about it, he just want to hear a sincere apology. That's really just because, you know...
He want to hear an apology for what? For you to get back in his life?
In his head, in reality too, he did a lot of sacrifices, even when people didn't believe in me. So he feel like, you know, there's some type of thing, like, he want me to be so humble enough to come on here and say sorry. So, my apologies, for real, because I don't want that to hinder you from being in my son life when you could be a dope person. You know, y'all saying Blue don't need an apology, I get it, but I've been spending so much time with Christ, I've been fasting, I've been praying, and I'm really in a good space. And I just want to apologize to anybody that may have got offended by me, you know? And it's not worth it, you know. Life is too short. So, you know, and I never been the female, even when he was doing wrong. I never been a female to abandon him in any situation. So,
but you did though.
But that comes with growth.
He said you wasn't there for him in prison. Are you blatantly lying, or you just don't remember the bullshit shit? This is what I be talking about. People who just be talking out the side of their neck can't even remember what they just said 5 minutes ago. You just apologized for leaving him hanging while he was in prison. But now you saying you didn't abandon him? Which one is it? You want Tasiki to you know, accept your truth, accept his. That's only fair, Chrisean.
There's a lot of things that I had to do because I was grown. I was mature. mature. And I had to put my son and myself first. And that may come off a little selfish. That may come off cutthroat, disrespectful. But that's what I had to do. You know?
Wow.
I don't regret doing what I had to do for my son and me. I don't regret any of that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know, I could have did it with more communication and more love on top of it and more like as a grown woman. Because when I did used to do things, when things was uncomfortable, I flee the scene. No ifs, ands, or buts, no anything. But I've been locked up before. You know what I'm saying? But, what else? What else I wanted to say? I pray for Carlissa, you know. I pray for Kylie. I pray for, what's his name? Dre. Happy to see him home. I like how he's off the internet. I mean, he got his mind back. He got the right. I pray that God restore his family. Whatever, you know, we all contribute to this trauma, you know? So I feel like if all of us can take accountability and be there for one another, and it has nothing to do with social media and, you know, pride or ego, we can make this rock out. But, you know, I don't really care about anything. I just wanted to get up on here and address a lot of things. At the end of the day, I love my child's father. At the end of the day, I pray that he's safe and that, you know, I pray that he's safe.
You love him, Chrisean? How do you wish death on somebody that you love? How do you put his freedom in jeopardy multiple times? How do you keep his child away from him? I don't know if it's because you was never taught love. Honestly and truthfully, y'all need a median, because the co-parenting needs to happen for a while without y'all even seeing each other, speaking to each other. I really don't feel like this is genuine. Sorry. I don't.
Thinking that he's making the best decisions for him.
And even if she does mean it, just to be on the safe side, Blueface still need to stay away from her. Like, you want to be forgiven immediately, it feels. And that's not fair for his mental health. And honestly, it's not good for yours either. Y'all really need to be separated for a while. Seriously, for the betterment of everybody.
For his family, you know what I'm saying? And I pray that he see that I'm saying this from a sincere heart, so he don't think I have a motive. And you know, one thing I did notice about switching from secular prophet to like just trying to go gospel and just go pick a side, not lukewarm. The side that you left and try to get rid of keep sucking you back in. So I just ask that y'all, my prayer request is that y'all pray that I increase my love for God so I can keep going. I'm saying this from the most sincere, the most genuine way I can say that from. What else? I think I hit everything. I'm not crying. I'm very vulnerable. You know, I'm very transparent. I'm not crying. I'm actually like happy that I got on here, got the courage to like speak up a little bit, because a lot of people is speaking up on my behalf, and I don't really appreciate it, because while I'm quiet and trying to get myself together, Y'all over here painting a picture that's not even the painting. That's not even the picture, you know? So, you know, let God paint the picture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want to say I love you, Blueface, no hard feelings. I love you, Carlissa, no hard feelings. I love you, Jaidyn, no hard feelings. You're not mid. You're doing the best you could do in your circumstances. I pray that God put a new spark of creativity in your craft and whatever you got going on. I pray that, you know, I pray that everybody just happy and supportive of one another and not trying to game and tear each other down for their game, you know? Because it'd be crazy if we see Carlissa's commit suicide. It'd be crazy if we see Jaidyn commit suicide. It's crazy if we see Chrisean commit suicide. Y'all don't know what people was really battling day to day. So it's like,
This is a clear sign that she needs therapy. This is what I've been saying this whole time. Chrisean and Chrisean Jr. needs a whole reset. She needs to be on a therapist's couch, and Junior needs everything from a pediatrician to a speech therapist to a physical therapist, a beautician to help fix his hair. Like, this child needs some TLC, honestly. Head to his toe, inside and out. I can't sit here and say that I know for a fact that she's being insincere and disingenuous. What I can say is, if your actions become a pattern and they go against the things that you're spewing, then that is what makes it insincere and disingenuous. So it's really up to you, Chrisean. Like, at the end of the day, who really gives a fuck what we have to say? It's up to you to prove to yourself how much better you can do for yourself and your child. Because right now, you ain't hitting that marker, baby. And from what you just said, this sounds like a serious ass situation. And y'all keep saying, Chrisean is fine, mind your business, leave her alone. This is clearly not fine. And y'all are a part of the fucking problem.
Kiki, haha, all clicks and giggles. But you know how hard it is to be strong every day, wake up every day, and face hate just for no reason. And then the people that you rely with, that's blood with, you know, that you got relatives with, they against you too. You're just alone. And I just pray that everyone just have an encounter with Christ and be set free from bondage, any type of bondage or any type of trauma or abuse. Yeah. And when people was like, oh yeah, you know, you people should death on people. No. I just see everybody that be going up against me and trying to hurt me, don't even know them trying to hurt me is actually killing me. And then in reality, they end up in jail or they dead. So I be trying to warn y'all, but I could say it better. You know, I could communicate with more love and understanding, but touch my not to Norton, do them no harm. And I'm even working on that, because at the end of the day, nobody is exempt from God's love, even the people that I'm up against. So it's a self-reflection on everything. You feel me? So God knows my heart. You feel me? So, and yeah, 25. I should be where I'm supposed to be. When God restore time and your mistakes is used as a lesson to slingshot you to the front with wisdom, enlightenment for the next person that's the same boat that you can help out because you learn for the next person. So that's all I'm trying to do. Use my wisdom and in my enlightenment for the next. I don't want to get up on here. I don't want to be beefing with my baby dad. I don't want to be beefing with Jaidyn even because we share the same, like, our kids are related. I don't want to, I don't really have anything to say. I seen the clips of her interview with no jumper. That's just a hurt part, you know what I'm saying? Half of the stuff she said, someone probably closer to say it. Or, I did something to offend her to have that type of heart towards me. So, again, all I could do is apologize to her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm not scared of nobody. I don't got nothing to prove to nobody right now. I don't want to prove anything to nobody.
I'm sorry, did you forget that you wiggled your way into their relationship? Their relationship. It was Blueface and Jaidyn and not Chrisean. And Chrisean, you forgot about, oh, okay.
Again, all I can do is apologize to her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm not scared of nobody. I don't got nothing to prove to nobody right now. I don't want to prove anything to nobody. I don't care to prove anything to nobody. I really don't. And I think I wanted to let that be known for real. Because nothing ain't gonna mess up my blessing. Nothing ain't gonna get in the way of my obedience, my discernment, And I know y'all probably feel like, oh, she's just talking. Well, I just let the fruit show. I'm that gorgeous. I don't got nothing to say. I don't. But at the end of the day, my love never runs out. Once I say I love you to anybody, I genuinely mean it. Once I say I apologize to anybody, I genuinely mean it. I just want to clear my name from any negativity. I wanted to show y'all I'm coming from a soft place, because that's where I'm at, my heart not hard, like hardened, I really got nothing to say for anybody, for everything. I pray everybody have a great Christmas, because I am. I pray everybody do their Christmas pictures, because I am. I pray that y'all read your word, because I am. I pray that y'all gonna do stuff like surfing and playing football and not smoke or not drink, because I am. Just try it. That's all I can try to do. That's where I'm at right now. I haven't been doing interviews right now because I'm trying to work on my heart. I don't want to respond to certain questions. I don't want to answer certain questions with a hardened heart with negativity. So, and all the hate fans, I don't care, But y'all gonna make that TikTok. It's viral. How old is we? Pull it together,
Oh, wow.
For real, it's time. For real, Jesus coming back soon. He coming back. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready. And right now, I'm really working on my discipline, my consistency in my mouth. I got a mouth when I get real mad, So, yeah. I love y'all. God bless y'all. I don't really, Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, well, it's great that she's giving out apologies, but just give these folks some time and some space, because you really put them through a lot. So just let it settle in, let it marinate, you know what I'm saying? Just hold off on doing the most. Even if they don't respond in 3 months, 6 months, a year, give them some time. Maybe one day y'all can come back together and be a real family. Just be a little patient. Since you handing out apologies, you know what I'm saying? And you sincere about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Another point is Chrisean is definitely alone. She mentioned that, and you can tell in her energy, like, she feels completely surrounded by strangers, and she wants to go home. That's what her energy gives this entire life, to me anyway. I feel like she's getting tired of bouncing from person to person, being around random folks, not knowing who is who for real. I feel like, in a sense, this was her extending her olive branch. She's not going to reach out first because she feels like she's done too much damage and she doesn't want to be accountable for that. Typical Chrisean. She wants somebody to reach out to her so she can be able to say, well, you came to me, you wanted to work things out with me. She wants that upper hand. But also, she wants to have a foundation. She just going about it all the wrong way. Child, I can't. She actually made a lot of sense with a lot of things that she was saying. And, I'm not going to hold you. She looks beautiful. Like I said, she looks healthy here. I have no complaints about how she looks. She looks great. I think it's time to call them folks, though. You might think you're doing okay because you're losing weight and you say you done made new friends and your baby is okay, but it's time to call them folks. Because you're mentioning things that are very dangerous to oneself, and that is not funny at all. That's not something to overlook. I don't give a damn how many people in your inbox saying, it's okay, Chrisean, keep going, keep pushing. Call a therapist ASAP. I mean, on the not so serious side, if she have another episode, she done already bought a surfboard. Ain't no telling what she gonna buy next. A cabin in the woods or something, bitch. Who knows? Get off my line, bro.
Why don't you come home? Fulfill this fantasy, baby. Craving some you. Waiting